is the F Joe Biden phenomenon taking effect? I mean, I will say this: I do find that the F Joe Biden phenomenon is really gaining a lot of ground because within the past 2 weeks, within almost past 2 weeks, since this was done at multiple college football games, and it was recently done at a Yankees Mets game out in New York City this past weekend. Um, you're hearing everybody chanting "F Joe Biden this" and "F Joe Biden that," and you know what? I mean, to be very honest, to be frankly honest, I don't blame them because I think it really needs to be said. I think I think those who are chanting it see the big picture that the whole Biden administration is literally destroying America right before our very eyes. Now, obviously, the Satanist drive-by media, they are not gonna show it because they've been in cahoots with leftist politicians for a very long time. You know, you're not going to see that huge phenomenon, that viral phenomenon like that being shown on any of these alphabet left wing uh, Satanist news outlets. But yeah, when everybody's saying F Joe Biden, everybody knows that they're they're really seeing the big problem what's going on here in America. And let me just say this right here because when you really boil down to it, China Biden's presidency has been a disaster since day one, an outrageous disaster. You know, I mean, some of you all who have been on my channel, you guys have seen that on day one of Joe Biden's presidency, I literally, I when I was staying at a hotel room, I literally called out Joe Biden. You know, on his first day, even on his first day of his presidency. Yeah, and here's the interesting part right here. It's not just people on the right that are literally blasting this dumpster fire of an administration. It's also people on the left, you know, and I would suspect that some of those people on the left are probably are, pro- are probably like moderates, moderate Democrats. I mean, not like these progressive ones, because when you boil down to it, I've been saying this. You've heard me say this on this channel for quite a while, verbatim. I've been saying that the left wants to turn America into a third world shithole. And the truth of the matter is, Sippy Cup Joe, China Biden, I mean, that knee-bending son of a bitch is literally doing that right before our very eyes. When they're saying fuck Joe Biden, I I don't blame them, because when you really boil down to it, he really has fucked up. And I know there are Biden supporters out there that are literally saying F Joe Biden. Well, I'm going to tell you, Biden supporters, this. You got no say so. You voted the bastard in. I mean, you voted the old senile bastard in. And and you did it out of blind ignorance. But yes, I don't blame all those sports fans at the college football games and even at the Yankees Mets game this past weekend saying F Joe Biden. And that is literally it. And I think I need to add my 2 cents on it too. Because because since day one he knew that he was not going to be fit. That fool has been in that fool's been in in politics for 50 years, almost 50. And he's been a do nothing for the 47 years he was a senator. Hell, he wasn't really doing much when he was vice president during the Obama days. So why the hell do we need to, bring? So the truth of the matter is, I don't blame any of these people who are chanting F Joe Biden, because Joe Biden has been a disaster and everybody knows it. I'm Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. Fuck Joe Biden. And I'm out.